Welcome to another segment of the Droplet. This is a segment where I tell you the do's and the don'ts. Yeah, who made me master? Ain't nobody made me no master, but hey, I say it as I see it. Okay, so let's start here. I have routinely said that we as Africans coming all the way from Africa have left a kega, like gazillion traditions in Africa. So it is absolutely wrong to try and adopt, or try to pimp up our traditions by trying to, reinvent or specialize or try to renovate a tradition that is absolutely not even working in Africa. So what am I saying? Okay, listen. When a woman gives birth to a child, okay, it is a moment of celebration in our culture. But let me tell you what y'all have done. You have made this experience absolutely excruciating. Yeah, you ask me why. Okay, so let me put it this way. When you go see somebody that has just given birth, number one, make sure you're taking food, because the majority of y'all show up to somebody's house and completely raid the refrigerator. You raid whatever else every other woman has brought. And by the time you leave somebody with absolutely no food to eat. Now, ain't nobody got time for that. It is so wrong to go to this person's house and eat up every morsel of food that you find. Now, you might call me crazy, but I have seen it happen. People show up with their children, and the children are actually sick. They have the sniffles, they have the cough. And then, of course, you have the mother to the children that shows up. And the first thing she does is go for the uji, and then go to and eat jahe. Like, really. If you're not bringing jahes and oshoro, you really should think twice or thrice about eating this woman's jahe. Now, you say it's not practical, it does not happen. Yes, it does happen. Then, as though that's not enough, you bring in your minions with you. Okay, by minions, I'm talking about your children. Now, it's a renowned fact that people in the United States, I'm not talking about the Americans, I couldn't say a word about it, I'm talking about Kenyans. When you bring your children into somebody's home, you take leave of absence, and your children completely terrorize somebody's house. But this is the take. When you're going to see somebody that just gave birth to a new baby, you probably do want to leave your minions, because last I checked, my minions carry so much germs and they're so attracted to a small baby. If your minions are sick, leave them at home. And then moving on to when you drive up to somebody's driveway, what in the world makes you think it's okay to pull into somebody's driveway? There is nothing as irritating, as aggravating as coming home from work and you have a visitor in your home that has parked in your driveway. Okay, common sense will dictate, park out on the street. Why in the world do you think it's okay to park in the driveway? Like, why do you think it's okay to park in somebody's driveway? Park on the street. I say park. No, park on the street, okay? And when I come to your house, I'll be parking on the street. Oh, and then, as though that's not enough, after you have eaten somebody's food, let me tell you what these people do. Shigwe. Just last week, I witnessed somebody sit at the table, ask for a toothpick, okay? Put the toothpick in his mouth, and he's picking up at all this food between his teeth. And dude has the audacity to... Really? Boy. Ain't nobody got time for that, okay? Ain't nobody got time for that. And while we're at it, it is almost not possible not to have a dump in somebody's house. But maybe it's just me, but it is super irritating. Because most of the American homes, if you have a 2-story house, do have a bathroom downstairs. And most bathrooms are really close to the living room, okay? And I have gone to not one house or 2 houses where somebody decides to just take a dump. Okay, so listen, if you have diarrhea, yeah, by all means, that can't wait. But there are people that will be in the toilet and they're practically groaning because they're constipated. Take a leave of absence, man. Take a leave. Go home. Go home. Go home. Because ain't nobody got time for that.